Steve Brine.
It was a privilege of my life to hold the role of Cancer Minister in the last government, and obviously through that work I knew of the battle and the all too tragic outcome of DIPG patients. But as ever here, it's the personal stories that connect, and I wish I could show members the pictures, but I've got the words from Mum Emily of Atticus. It's just a fantastic name. In June 2018, our happy, charming, caring 4-year-old son started to exhibit very mild symptoms which gave us cause for concern. Slight issues with balance, difficulty concentrating and mild drooling. Nothing significant, but you know when your child is not right. Atticus went for a CT scan and was referred to Southampton General for MRI. On July 2018, 2 years ago, my husband told her and I were guided into a small room to be given the results. I'll never forget the moment. The neurologist told us the news. He had a likely survival time of 9 to 12 months. In one breath, our whole world came crashing down and we began to grieve, even though Atticus was still with us. On the 7th of February 2019, Atticus fell asleep in the bed next to me. I'll never ever forget watching my child pass away. It's the most unnatural, unjust and devastating experience any parent can suffer. And she wrote to me again the other day, Mr. Mundell, and said that as we face the second Christmas without our beautiful boy, we can take some comfort in the prospect of increased funding and research to help eradicate this terrible cancer. It's all we can hope for, she said. And I guess the question is, do they have hope? And as has been said, the child diagnosed with DIPG today faces the same prognosis as a child over 50 years ago, and survival rates are pretty near zero for this particular cancer. And it is true what the government say in their response to this petition, and which the Minister will almost certainly say today, that we have invested £1 billion per year in health research through the National Institute for Health Research, and research in this expenditure in this area is the largest it's ever been. And I remember working with the Tessa Jowell Cancer Mission, and the privilege to work with Tessa and her sister Jess, who were very forceful ladies and very good at lobbying ministers, including me. And we were able to promise the extra £40 million over the 5 years for brain tumour research as part of the mission's work. And that does include funding for childhood cancers. But I guess the key point, or one of the key points of their work, was to stimulate the research market in this area, to see new research propositions come forward. And Tessa understood that acutely. It's not the case, it's never the case, that we have enough money for health research, but I would suggest that we need both the investment and the strategy, which is why I was struck by this particular recommendation in the campaign that has led to this petition today, which the Honourable Lady outlined in the debate touched on. The UK does have excellent collaborative researchers and medical facilities, but we must assign sufficient funding to DIPG research and implementation of the new treatments. And I would urge the government to convene and appoint special UK experts directly to make centralised efforts and bring forward that new prioritisation strategy so that we can stimulate that research market, as Tessa and her campaign urged me to do when I was sitting in her positions. Now, the Minister can't wave a magic wand today. I've sat there enough times to know that. And she can't make this go away. But what we can do, I think, is agree to make this change and work together to finally face DIPG and to start to turn the corner with that collaborative strategy that I mentioned. And I think that's the hope, to reiterate that word, that's the hope that these families want. And I don't think that's too much to ask. Thank you very much.